Bearing the brunt, this editorial criticizes the government's plan to raise electricity costs despite promises. For the past several months, we have repeatedly been told by the Prime Minister and his cabinet that the government is working hard to slash base electricity prices in a big way. Working hard is an idiomatic expression, meaning putting in a lot of effort. Slash means cut down sharply. Base electricity prices is jargon, meaning the main cost of power before extras. In a big way is an idiomatic expression, meaning a lot. This sentence means the government keeps saying they're trying hard to lower power bills. For that, the government had also set up a task force and staffed it with many sector experts, including a former caretaker minister, to engage independent power producers, barring the ones that involve Chinese investment, to renegotiate their contracts in order to reduce the burden of capacity price payments on the tariffs. Set up is a phrasal verb meaning created. Task force is jargon meaning a special team for a job. Sector experts is jargon meaning power industry pros. Engage means talk with. Independent power producers is jargon meaning private companies making electricity. Barring means except for. Capacity price payments is jargon meaning fixed costs paid to power plants. Tariffs is jargon meaning electricity rates. Renegotiate means redo deals. This sentence means they made a team to talk down costs with private power companies, except Chinese ones. The task force, if we consider what the government has been saying all along, was also to suggest other measures, such as cuts in the myriad taxes on power consumers to substantially bring down electricity prices before the approaching summer months. What the government has been saying all along is an idiomatic expression meaning their ongoing claims. Measures means steps or plans. Myriad means lots of. Substantially means a big drop. Bring down is a phrasal verb meaning lower. This sentence means the team was supposed to find ways, like tax cuts, to drop power prices before summer. But instead of getting a tariff cut, media reports suggest that consumers might be paying an additional surcharge as the cost for the government's plans to partly liquidate the power sector's circular debt that has already soared to nearly Rs 2.40 TR. Tariff cut is jargon meaning cheaper rates. Surcharge is jargon meaning an extra fee. Liquidate means pay off. Power sector's circular debt is jargon meaning piled up unpaid power bills. Now at 2.4 trillion rupees. Soared means shot up fast. This sentence means instead of cheaper rates, people might pay more to fix a huge power debt. The reports say that the government is in talks with the banks to obtain a loan from them to reduce the massive power sector debt by Rs 1.24 TR. In talks is an idiomatic expression meaning discussing. Obtain means get. Massive means huge. This sentence means the government's chatting with banks to borrow money to cut power debt. The interest costs would be paid by consumers in the shape of a debt servicing surcharge, the size of which would be determined by the interest rate to be charged by the banks in their monthly bills. Interest costs is jargon, meaning the extra price of borrowing. Debt servicing surcharge is jargon meaning a fee to pay off the loan. Determined means decided. Interest rate is jargon meaning the loan's cost percentage. This sentence means people will pay extra on bills based on the bank loan's rate. With interest rates down by 1,000 BPS to 12 PC since June and projected to plunge further in the next several months, the authorities believe they can borrow money at lower rates and make consumers pay it back to lenders through their bills for 7 years. BPS is jargon meaning basis points. 1,000 equals 10%. Plunge means drop fast. Authorities means officials. Pay it back is a phrasal verb meaning return the money. Lenders means banks. This sentence means, with lower rates, officials plan to borrow cheap and charge people for 7 years. If implemented, such a strategy would amount to punishing consumers for the government's bad policies and the losses being incurred by distribution companies due to their uncontrolled system losses and theft. Implemented means put into action. Amount to is a phrasal verb meaning equal to. Incurred means suffered. Distribution companies is jargon meaning power suppliers. System losses is jargon meaning wasted electricity. Theft means stealing power. This sentence means this plan would make people pay for government mess-ups and power company failures. It seems that the authorities are in a hurry to close the deal with the banks because of the upcoming IMF review of its funding program. In a hurry is an idiomatic expression meaning rushing. Close the deal is an idiomatic expression meaning finish the agreement. IMF review is jargon meaning the International Monetary Fund checking their loan plan. This sentence means officials are rushing the bank deal for an IMF checkup. The liquidation of circular debt is indeed crucial for reducing the government's involvement in the electricity business, moving towards a competitive bilateral contract market, and selling off state-owned power companies. Liquidation means paying off. Crucial means super important. Involvement means control. Competitive bilateral contract market is jargon meaning a free power trading system. Selling off is a phrasal verb meaning getting rid of. State-owned is jargon meaning government-run. This sentence means clearing debt matters for less government in power and more private sales. The question is, do the consumers have it in them to bear the cost of the government's flawed policymaking and the inefficiencies and corruption of the power distribution firms? Have it in them is an idiomatic expression meaning got the strength. Bear the cost is an idiomatic expression meaning take the hit. Flawed means messed up. Inefficiencies means waste. Corruption means cheating. Power distribution firms is jargon meaning companies delivering electricity. This sentence means, can people handle paying for government and company screw-ups? Published in Dawn, February 25, 2025.